Playing great sounding chords for modern worship guitar may be way easier than you think. Today I want to show you how to use Ace triads on a song that I've never heard before, and we're going to put those to the test and see if we can play most of the song, if not all of it, by barely moving our hands. So today we're going to dig into the song Echo Holy by Red Rocks Worship. Every triad shape that I'm going to use today is from my free triad course. Make sure to sign up for that. Every week I'm going to send you a brand new video. It has all kinds of new ideas for all kinds of different keys that you may be playing on Sunday morning. Okay, so on my first listen of this song, Echo Holy, I realized that I have heard this before, but that's all right. All right, so we're counting 4 today like usual. We're at 90 beats per minute, and we're going to be utilizing today our big 4, the 1, 4, 5, and 6, and in our pre-chorus, we're bringing in this 2 chord here, this F minor. Now, what's the big deal about Ace triads? Well, here's the rule. Basically, we're pairing the major chords, the 3 major chords in our key, with the minor chords. So instead of playing 5 different shapes for these chords when we see them today, we're actually going to play for our 1 and our 6 chord, we're actually going to play the same shape here. Okay, and you'll see me do that whenever there's a C minor or an E flat major in our chord progression, you're gonna see me play the same thing. So that goes for like down here in our instrumental section. Our 2 chord comes in the pre-chorus. That's the same shape we're gonna play for our 4. And then our 5 chord here, our B flat, is gonna be another shape as well. And if we were playing the 3 chord, that would be paired up with our 5. Most of our guitar keys that we love are sharp keys. And I think some of you think that the flat symbol is the international sign for capoing. And I get it. You know, you could capo 1 and play in D. You could capo 3, play in C. And I would do that if I wanted to use some of the chords from those keys. But today, I'm not going to do that. We're just going to arpeggiate some chords in the key of E flat. I converted all these chords to numbers. So you can see just a bunch of 1, 5, 4s, and with the 2 and the 6 chords scattered in there. We have a pre-chorus and an instrumental section before our bridge kind of section. There is no bridge in this song. It's just verse 3, but it's gonna dynamically, it's gonna drop like the same place you would drop at a bridge section. And you know, a lot of you guys have been asking me about this sheet that I'm using here. This is part of my new course called Rhythm Revolution. I would love to walk you through that process of how to create a great simple rhythm part in modern worship music and answer the questions that most of your chord charts do not answer for you. It should be a fun time. Make sure to check that out. don'tgiveup.pro. I'd love to see you there. All right, let's jump in. So the Ace method is taking the A bar chord shape, the C bar chord shape, and the E bar chord shape, and it's kind of using those as like a home base. And so in the key of E flat, we'd have a C bar chord shape right here. This would be one place. And we could use triads off from that shape to run this Ace system thing. And then we have an A shape right here, which you can also play on the top of the A shape. That's what we're gonna be doing today. And then you have an E bar chord shape right here for your E flat. And we're gonna be playing off that today too. Now, we really gotta be patient with a song like this. So many of your bands, by the time you'd hit halfway through the song, you'd all be playing full energy. Out of anything I admire from these guitarists on the albums, I think Self-Control is right at the top of the list. But these guitarists are not stupid musicians. They're not bad musicians. They're very good. But what they're doing is exercising a tremendous amount of self-control. They're holding back 99% of what they could play. They could be shredding all over the neck and doing all kinds of crazy things, but they're not. They're doing that one simple thing that the song needs. And that's what we're gonna try to learn today, is how can we just be a simple part in this song and get out of the way. So I'm gonna live at this A shape here. I'm gonna come up to this shape. As the song progresses, I'll drop to my bridge, pick up back here at the end, for some more energy there. But when we hit that big chorus at the end, that final pop of energy, I'm gonna come up and grab this high E up here. And so I'm gonna skip my B string and do a, I'm gonna drop back. And those will be my note selections there that you'll hear. I don't know how that'll sound. We'll see. I've definitely used those before, and this is the beauty of the ACE method. You don't have to come up with something totally brand new every time. They become tricks that are in your bag that you can confidently walk into any song and know that, you know what, at the end of the day, I know I have this that I can do. And that's what these ACE triads are really great for. So let's see how they fit. It's a good spot, maybe in your band for some ambient stuff, maybe some volume swells at some point. I'll just stick with just arpeggiating on chords today. This intro is just the verse chords. Five. There's our 1 over 3. We're just gonna let the piano just take it. This is important here because we're introducing the melody line and the concept of the song. Here's our pre-chorus. 2, 1, and then 5. It's our 1. So 1, 5. Just playing real light there. Our 2. Back to 1, 4. It's our drop, verse 3. So I'm going to come up here, put my pickup back to the neck, and I'll go to the middle. Go. Cool, so I decided just to keep a, just kind of a similar rhythmic pattern throughout. I was doing on the first two notes, I was just going back and forth. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, let me kill this reverb. And then just playing that on every change. And then when I get to the end there, I just went really big. I went back all the way to the bridge, and then opted for this E flat note, skipping this B string here. And then I went. And then at the end, when we were driving it really hard, I wasn't even dropping back to the full 5 chord there. All I did was change this root note, went down a half step to the D. So all I did was, I just played this note here, and then now I'm muting my G. And I'm playing these 2 notes really high. So that's just my 5th. All you power 5ths, folks. That's just my 5th on the top of this E shape here. And then I was just driving it. So that's my 1 and my 6. My 5 was. So all I'm doing there again is. And then for the 4, I just throw my 4th finger in there. Well, I hope that was helpful in the key of E flat. This is a great example today of a song that really is kind of like a textbook modern worship song. This is probably the most popular kind of song. The way it moves dynamically, the chords it's using. You can see there how using these ace triads would help you maybe simplify your chord changes. Some of you out there, I know when you see this chord chart, you would be trying to play full bar chords and just picking along with those. There's nothing wrong with that. But goodness, that's a lot of work, and you're just playing straight major and minor chords in that case without any of the fun susses and 7s and all that. So I didn't get into today why I have made this method the way it is. Why am I pairing the 1 and the 6 chord and the 2 and the 4? All of that is part of my free Triad series. Make sure to sign up for that below. Also, I have a PDF with all of these chord diagrams in it for this, and that PDF has a bunch of alternate tuning courses as well, which are super fun, especially in the key of A. So make sure to pick that up. You can get all of that in a link below or on my website, don'tgiveup.pro. Guys, I hope to see you in my new live class, Rhythm Revolution. Otherwise, we'll see you next time.